Welcome to Reading is Best. In this video, I will talk about threshold. In psychology, threshold refers to the minimum intensity of a stimulus that is required to evoke a response. There are two types of thresholds, absolute threshold and difference threshold. First of all, let's talk about the absolute threshold. The absolute threshold is the minimum amount of stimulus needed to detect a particular stimulus 50% of the time. Or we can simply define the absolute threshold as just a strong enough stimulus to be detected by our sense organs half of the time. This idea of absolute threshold was developed by German scientist and philosopher Gustav Fechner. As per him, it's the minimum stimulation required to detect a particular light, sound, pressure, taste, or odor 50% of the time. Even though the technical criteria is 50% of the time, it's not so exact as when the strength of stimulus increases, so does its chances to be detected. Similarly, the difference threshold, also called just noticeable difference, is the minimum difference a person can detect between any two stimuli half of the time, or 50% of the time. The detectable difference increases with the size of the stimulus. For example, if we listen to the music at 50 decibels, we might detect an added 5 decibels. But if we increase the volume to 120 decibels, we probably won't detect an additional 5 decibel change. To make this even more clear, Ernst Weber described this with a simple principle. As per this principle, for an average person to perceive a difference, two stimuli must differ by a constant minimum percentage, not a constant amount. This idea is referred to as Weber's law. For example, as per this law, two lights must differ in intensity by 8%, two objects must differ in weight by 2%, and two tones must differ in frequency by only 0.3%. Let's say you carry a 1 kg weight. It does require effort, but if you add 1% of 1 kg, that is 10 grams, you won't notice the difference. But if you add 2% of 1 kg, that is 20 grams, then you might notice the difference. In the case of 5 kgs, you will need to add 2% of 5 kgs, that is 100 grams to notice the difference. These are the basic ideas about absolute threshold and difference threshold. If you liked the video, please click the like button and feel free to leave your queries in the comment box down below. For more videos of this kind, hit the subscribe button.